Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please take a seat and I hope you enjoy my content enough to consider subscribing. My channel is all about maintenance of basically how to be a lady, but a bit more modern, not so under the patriarchy, but you know what I mean. There's such thing as having elegance, class and charm, and just because women are equal, and of course we should be considered equal, doesn't mean we have to carry ourselves like a bunch of baboons. So today I'm going to teach you about neckline, collarbone. I feel like one of the most beautiful aspects of a woman, you know, society, social media, how women portray us themselves is a representation of the standard of women as a whole. I even have my male friends say that a lot of the Insta models, or Insta whores as they call them, go a bit too far, and it's just like, where's your elegance, where's your class? I might as well be looking at porn. You just have a bit more clothes on, you know. And I feel like it's very important for women to be more aware of how you don't need to look so hyper-sexualized to be attractive. I've had men compliment me so much when I was covered from my neck to my ankles, saying that it was rare for them to see a woman carry herself with such elegance and be sexy but at the same time sophisticated and classy. We've gotten to the point now where everyone just looks like strippers. Well, it's an over-exaggeration. But anyways, I want to kind of let you know, it's not just about, it's not like we only have two valuable parts on us. We have so many things to us, to how we carry ourselves, different parts of our body that can be considered attractive. And this is, I feel like a woman's collarbone is one of the most feminine and attractive things about a woman. And right now, I actually don't usually wear makeup on my collarbone, but I have been asked by some girls, I know it's a genetic thing, some girls just they don't have much of a collarbone and they want to kind of show that more because it is feminine and it can be very elegant and kind of just have so much to do with your outfit, especially when you're wearing a strapless and you're going to a gala or a gown. You're wearing a gown or anything that you're wearing and you want to show off your neckline, and you know, it just has so much to do with femininity. So I have two brushes here, and I know this video has probably been done tenfold by all the beauty gurus, but because I think the collarbone is something that should be accentuated, especially when you have certain kinds of attire that are showing off the neckline, you know, about being an elegant lady, about being a charming woman of today. It's not all about your cleavage and your ass and how tight your clothes are. That really isn't classy. And you know what? When you're complaining about the kind of men that you're attracting, there you go. If you maintain yourself and present yourself in a classy way, you'll attract classy men. That's just an age-old rule. And the same goes to me. I'm not attracted to trashy kind of men because I myself am not like that. And a lot of the women don't realize that when you are representing yourself in a certain light, that's the kind of men you're attracting into your life. And regardless of how classy they look, classy is a state of mind. It's not so much about how you appear. I know it sounds really confusing. I'll make another video about that. But anyways, grab your brushes. I highly recommend this. This can be purchased at TJ Maxx. It's called Sweet Treats Confectionery Contour Palette, and it's by BC Beauty Concepts. So I've got a contour brush here. These were also from TJ Maxx, purchased by my aunt. And I've got kind of like this fuller brush. So this is going to be used for contouring. This is going to be used for highlighting. So if you open your palette, we've got this marshmallow color here. It's a very light color. And then we've got an array of contour colors. I'm going to be using this one. I mean, you got to figure out which one is good with your skin tone. But Ganache is a good contouring. That's why I've used it so much for my skin tone. So First of all, if you don't have much of a collarbone, you kind of feel where it is. And as you can see, where my natural ones are kind of indenting, that's where you want to do the contour. So you want to dip your brush in there and you want to highlight above the bone, okay? And then you can kind of follow your natural. You see already, that's already becoming very, very obvious. And you can kind of accentuate where it kind of balls up, where it spheres up at the end. I'm going to do one side first to show you. I don't know if it makes that much of a difference on me, but it will, especially if you don't really have a prominent collarbone. You should see a change. Then you take this bigger brush and dip it into the marshmallow color, which is the light color, the lightest color of the palette. And you want to highlight the part that protrudes the most. And obviously you can make it more or less prominent by how you do the makeup. I know it doesn't show much on me because my collarbones stick out so much, but you get the picture. You can definitely play around with these colors and accentuate the collarbone even more. So I don't know if that's showing up on camera with this lighting. I'm going to try and put a lot on just so you can see the difference. I'm putting a lot on just so you can see how much you can really accentuate your collarbone. Also, you do want to as well accentuate it under the bone to give it a little more definition, make it more, to pop more, give it a more 3D effect. But be careful not to pull the line up too far here or it's gonna start looking really makeup-y and fake. So you have to make sure you blend properly and make sure you don't overdo it. And you can also blend in with how it naturally contours with the neck. And you just want to play around with it to get an idea of how much you want it defined. So how much you define your collarbone is really up to you, but just make sure that you figure out a technique to make it look as natural as possible. And there you have it. So any other questions, please do let me know, and I hope this helps you, some of you girls out, and I hope it makes you feel a little more feminine. Take care and love you all, bye-bye.